Good afternoon, yogis. How are you? It's Yogajudi here, Judi, England. And I hope you had a chance to watch the little introductory video that I made yesterday about just the few things you might need to do a good practice in a chair. So I welcome you all. We're going to do a little gentle practice today. Most of it is very gentle, with an overview, just doing some stretches if you've been sitting at your computer for a while or not being very active. Just a chance to connect with your body, connect with your breath, and work out some of those tight areas in the neck and shoulders, the lower back, that kind of thing. And I hope you're all animal lovers, because I expect that mine will be passing in and out of the frame as we go on. They actually like doing yoga with me. Anyway, so to begin, I'd like to take a few minutes just to center and ground. Your mind is probably busy with endless thoughts, maybe about things that happened earlier in the day, or thinking about things you may need to do when you're done doing yoga. And I invite you to put those to one side, knowing they'll be there when you're finished. And now is the time just for you to sit and practice. So let yourself be seated comfortably, but not so comfortably that you're slouching in the chair. You'd like to sit up tall, let your shoulders relax down, feel your feet on the floor. I like to take my shoes and socks off. You don't need your glasses. All you have to do is listen right at this point. And just let yourself settle into this moment. If it feels comfortable to you, you can just simply let your eyes close, or you can look softly at the floor. Begin by feeling your position as you sit in the chair. Notice your feet, your legs, your torso, your shoulders, your head and your neck. Maybe allowing your spine to get just a little bit taller so you can create more room for breath. And then turning all of your attention to the breath, beginning by noticing the sensation of air as it comes in and as it leaves your body on an exhale. And there's no need to change anything about the way you're breathing right now. Just simply notice. Notice your energy, any emotions that you've brought with you to your practice today. And noticing the busyness of your thoughts. And each time you notice that your thoughts have maybe wandered away from the moment, gently just bring them back to the breath. And then allowing your breath to get a little bit deeper so that it begins in a soft, open belly and moves up through the chest to your shoulders. And then exhale from the top down, shoulders, chest, and belly. Breathing in, belly, chest, and shoulders. Breathing out, shoulders, chest, and belly. Notice any areas that feel tight or tense, or maybe cut off from the breath. And just see if you can create a little softness, a little letting go in those spots. If your thoughts should pull you away from the moment, just gently come back to your breath. Over the next 3 breaths, see how present you can become to yourself, bringing your body, your mind, your heart, your energy all together in this one moment, in this one place. When you complete that third exhale, put that technique to one side. Just allow your natural breath to come back. Take a moment to notice how you feel. And then as you feel ready, letting your eyes open. So if you're new to the practice of yoga, whether it's floor yoga or chair yoga, I would encourage you, I would invite you to set aside some time every day, even if you remember nothing else from today's practice, to just take some conscious breaths, to bring yourself back into the moment. So let's begin warming up the upper body, breathing in, lifting the arms up. And then exhaling, allowing them to float down. And if it feels all right, as you breathe in, let your head look up. And as you exhale, letting your head drop towards your chest. Breathing in, lifting. Breathing out, lowering. And this time, when you lift your arms up, allow them to stay lifted. This is called mountain pose, in this case, seated mountain. So fingertips are lifted, but allow the shoulders to slide away from your ears, down your back. Press your feet into the floor. Maintain the breath. Breathe in, and as you exhale now, lower your right hand, and let's just begin to sweep the left arm from side to side. So exhaling, sweeping across. Inhaling, bringing it down. Sweeping over and bringing it down. And again, know that if any movement doesn't feel right to you for whatever reason, you can always sit out that dance. Just continue to breathe. So when you bring your arm overhead this time, let yourself pause. See if you can reach a little further. You should feel a nice stretch in the whole left side of your body. But make sure your left sit bone is firmly grounded on the chair. You can also extend your right arm and push the wall away. That'll give you a little different version of the twist. Reach. So let's reach up with that left arm again. And this time I'm going to bend my elbow. And this is a good chance for you to give yourself some atta girls or atta boys. Pat yourself on the back. And cradle that left elbow with your right palm. Draw the shoulders back. We're going to get rid of a lot of that shoulder tension. Make sure you're breathing and looking straight ahead. See if you can draw your elbows back just a little bit more. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just release your arms down. Take a moment to notice how you feel. So let's do the other side. So reaching the right arm up, let's begin to sweep from side to side. And remember, it's the exhale as you come across, and the inhale as you bring the arm down. Exhaling, sweeping. Inhale, bringing it down. Sweeping across. And this time we're going to hold, reaching out a little further. Again, noticing your sit bones, making sure they're square on the chair. Pressing your hand away. Breathing. Making sure the breath is steady, relaxed. And on an inhale now, we're going to bring that arm back up, reach it up towards the ceiling, and then bend that elbow. You give yourself another pat on the back. And I'm going to cradle that elbow with my left palm. Elbows back. Breath deep. Let's do one more deep breath here. And then on an exhale, let it flow down. And again, take a breath. Take the opportunity to notice how you feel. So over the course of these videos, we'll be introducing new movements every week and also revisiting some that are really good standby. So I'm going to do a series now called The 6 Movements of the Spine. And it's a great one for the neck and shoulders, for the lower back. And we'll probably repeat this series just about every week. So you'll get to learn it. So we're going to do the first 2 movements are called the cat and the dog. And with the dog, on an inhale, I bring my chest forward, shoulders and elbows back, and allow my head to look up. And then on an exhale, I'm going to round my spine towards the back of the chair, tuck my chin, and bring my shoulders forward, curling up like a little ball. So inhale, open wide. And exhale, curl it up. So let go of as much breath as you can on each exhale to make room for the next inhale. Opening wide. And exhale, closing. And open wide. And close. Let's do that once more. Opening wide, breathing deeply, looking up. And exhale, rounding. And then guide yourself back to a neutral spine. The next 2 movements are twists. So we're going to do this starting with the right arm. Take a minute to really stretch the arm out. So feel the extension from the shoulder all the way out to your fingertips. You might want the muscles in the arm and shoulder to really be awake. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that palm to your left knee, left hand to the side of your chair. To work the pose, lengthen each time you breathe in. Imagine you're getting taller. And as you breathe out, you're gently guiding that left shoulder back. Breathing in, lengthening. Breathing out and twisting. If you want a little bit deeper version of that twist, you can take the left leg and cross it over your right. Stay with the breath. Breathe in. And with the next exhale, let's untwist, come around to the front, and get ready for the other side. So I'm going to extend my left arm, again, waking up all those muscles in the arm. And then on an exhale, bringing that palm to your right knee, right hand to the side of your chair. When you're twisting, think about keeping your chin right in line with the center of your chest. You don't want to over twist the neck. And again, if you want, you can cross the leg. I'm going to cross the right leg over my left. Breathing in and lengthening. Breathing out and twisting. One more deep breath in. And then let the exhale guide you around to the front. And take a breath. So the last two movements are called threading the needle. And if this is a movement that you're not familiar with, I invite you to look at the video so I can show you the options. So it begins by sliding your arm through the space of your other arm. So it's like this is your thread and this is the eye of the needle. So you're guiding it through this way. So this is fine, but if you want to and feel that your body will allow you to go deeper, you can lean forward. Make sure your head is relaxed. And you can also sweep the opposite arm up towards the ceiling. But again, the options are all up to you depending on what your body feels like doing, what your challenges and strengths are and flexibility is. So we'll start with the right side. Again, extend that arm fully, completely from the shoulder to the fingertips. Breathe in. And on an exhale, slide that arm along your left thigh and ease yourself forward. Head is relaxed. You can even give it a little shake. Yes, no, just to make sure the neck is relaxed. And you can also sweep up the opposite arm. The higher you lift that arm, the deeper the twist you'll get. So you be the judge. Inhale. And let's exhale now and return. And come back to center. And we'll go directly to the other side. Left arm stretches out. And slide it along your right thigh, easing yourself in. Again, being very, very mindful as you enter the pose so you don't overdo. You can stretch that right arm up towards the ceiling. Head is relaxed. Breath is steady. Don't hold your breath. And breathing in, bringing yourself back up to center. And take a breath. Also keep in mind as we're going through these poses that when you go to do your practice yourself, if you would like to come out of a pose sooner, that's certainly always an option. Or if it feels really good to you and you want to hang out there for a while, that's fine too. This is your practice. I'm just here as your cheerleader and coach. So let's open up the lower body a little bit. So I'm just going to lift my right knee. Drop your shoulders. Sit up straight. And circle your foot. So try to limit the rotation just to the ankle joint. Go in the other direction. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. They always want to creep up there. See if you can draw that knee in a little bit closer. Breathe. From here, we're going to go into another pose, which is great for the lower back, particularly if you tend to be bothered with sciatica. It's called the figure 4 stretch. And here are the options. You can just cross at the ankles. You can cross your knees. Or you can place that right foot up on top of the left thigh. Take a minute to sit up tall. You should feel a very deep stretch in the upper outer part of your right thigh. So if you want a little bit more, you can gently press down on the knee, pull up on the foot. And if you still want more, just let yourself lean forward. Just let the weight of your torso hang down. Relax your shoulders. Find your breath. And let's release that now on an inhale, coming up. And gently uncross. Take a breath, and we'll go to the other side. So again, your choices are to cross ankles, to cross knees, or to just let that left ankle rest on top of the right thigh. Sit up tall. And again, you can gently press down on the knee, pull up on the foot. So you're reading the sensation all the time. What's perfect for you? And then for more stretch, just lean into it. Relax your shoulders. Find your breath. And the next time you inhale, bring yourself up, out, and uncross. And take a breath. So we're going to finish up today's video with the seated sun salutation. If you've taken a yoga class before, this is kind of a fundamental vinyasa in yoga. And vinyasa is a Sanskrit word that means flowing with the breath. So the cool thing about sun salutations is if you should forget any of the movements, if you remember to breathe, you're 95% there. So give yourself credit for that. So sitting up tall in your chair, making sure your back is away from the back of the chair. I'm going to press my palms together in front of my heart. And you want to put a little pressure between the palms and feel how that wakes up the muscles in your upper body. Breathing in, letting your arms sweep up. As you exhale, do a gentle reach back. A little bit of a back bend here. And then inhale back to mountain. On an exhale, fold forward. Let all the breath go. Relax your head. Bring your palms to your knees. Come up halfway and breathe in. And exhale and fold. Inhaling now, we're going to sweep the arms back up. Exhale, reach back. Breathe into mountain. And exhale back to your heart. Let's do that twice more. Inhale. Exhale, reaching back. Breathing into mountain. Exhale, folding forward. Palms to knees. Breathe in. Come up part way. Exhale and fold. Inhaling, let's sweep the arms up. Gather in all that breath and energy. Exhale, reach it back. Breathe into mountain and exhale back to your heart. This is the last time. Breath in. Exhale, reach it back. Breathe it into mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Let the breath go. Palms to knees, coming up part way. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, reach it back. Take the breath in. And exhale back to your heart and pause. So you may notice that your heart is beating a little bit faster. Maybe your breath is a little deeper. Maybe you feel a little warmer. Just notice how this has affected your body, your energy. And open your eyes. So the neat thing about sun salutations is you can do them in a number of ways depending on what you feel your body needs at any point in time. You can do them quickly, doing the movements really fast, which will generate some heat and some energy. So if you're feeling sluggish, you can do a couple of those. Or if you're trying to dial it down, calm your energy, do the poses slowly, maybe holding for several breaths in each position. So there's a lot of ways to use it. So we're going to finish up with just a few minutes of sitting. Think about doing your yoga practice as if you were eating a delicious meal, and it's a nice big meal. So you want to give your body a chance to digest it and absorb what just happened. So rather than racing off into the day, we're just going to take a couple of minutes just to sit, just to breathe, and just to notice. So let your eyes close. And you don't need to breathe in any particular way at this point. Just let your breath be easy, natural, almost as if the breath is breathing you. Sometimes it's helpful to do a little body scan, starting with the soles of your feet, your legs, your hips, your chest, just working your way up the body and noticing whatever there is to notice, particularly how things feel different because you've practiced. Resist the urge to race off into your day and just sit and savor this moment. Let's just take a few more breaths here. And gradually opening your eyes, maybe letting yourself stretch. There's no particular way to do this, just whatever feels right to you. And then I close by wishing you namaste. Have a great day. Please subscribe to this station because there will be many more videos coming. We'll be focusing over time on different aspects of yoga, standing poses, twisting poses, balancing poses, all done with a chair. Have a wonderful day.